Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Oh my gosh, I am in such a good mood today. It's Monday. And it's Horoscopes Day. We're going to do our horoscopes today and look at all the transits. But, I like to wear jewelry every day. I mean, I'm a jewelry addict. That's my one obsession in life. I might be minimalist on everything else in my life, but I'm not a minimalist in jewelry. I thought I had lost one of my favorite jewelry pendants, and I found it in my jewelry box. It was actually underneath something. It was like stuck behind another pendant. Anyways, I found my Aquarius pendant. Look at this. This is a vintage pendant from the 1970s. It's sterling silver. And can you see it there? It's just beautiful. Some of you have been here a while. You've seen this, but this is one of my favorite pendants, and it's done. It's got a beautiful chase surface, so it bends the light. As you can see, it's just beautiful. Anyways, I found my Aquarius pendant, and Psychic Bob is thrilled beyond words. It is Astrology Monday, and look what I got on. I haven't worn this in a while. I dug out of my suitcase my Aquarius t-shirt. Look at that. Now, see, I'm an Aquarius, and that's the sign of the Aquarius is the water bearer. And it's believed that Aquarians pour the water of life into life. Interestingly, even though we're the water bearer, we're an air sign because many of the other Aquarian symbol is the waves, and it's believed that our air energy moves the water. Anyways, water sign, air sign. I guess we're technically a little both, but we're actually an air sign. Anyways, here it is. It's Horoscope Monday, and I am so glad you guys are here. It wouldn't, I wasn't able to bring my horoscope wheel, but we got to have a horoscope wheel to have Horoscope Monday. So I'm going to put up here so you guys can see the big Zodiac wheel, the mystical wheel of the Zodiac that spins in the cosmos above us. So here's our Zodiac wheel for today. Take a look. I just love the big Zodiac wheel. I'm thinking about getting a t-shirt that has a Zodiac wheel on. I think I need one of those. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. I've got a Zodiac wheel pendant. Actually, I don't have it here with me, but I do have one. But today I'm wearing my Aquarius pendant. Woo, Aquarian power. Shh. All right. So anyways, I'm just all wound up today. Sometimes I'm a bit of a spaz. I really am. But we're going to spin around that big wheel today and see what is in the stars for you. Now, for those of you who are new here, let me tell you how we do this. We're going to cover all the major transits of each day. Now, by the way, this video covers the period of Monday, November the 26th through Sunday, December the 2nd. And right now we're in the sun sign of Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all of our Sages. We're going to be in Sagittarius, in fact, from November 22nd, which was just this week, to December 21st. So happy birthday to our Sages. Yay! Now, I tell you, we got a lot going on. This is one of the most strangest weeks astrologically I've seen in a while. A lot of high power, but also a lot of crazy zaniness. So this might be a week where it's a little wonky. Don't be afraid. Just hang with it. You're going to get through. Now, let me tell you what's going on. So today, Monday, the 26th, we've got our sun in Sagittarius. Again, that's Sagittarius is fire sign. That's hunter-gatherer, powerful energy. Got our moon in Cancer, which is water. It's like they say opposites attract. So we got a fire sun and a water moon. Not a bad situation. Lend some power to the day. Now, we've got our sun conjunct Mercury today, our sun square Mars, our sun conjunct Jupiter, our moon trine Neptune, and Mercury conjunct Jupiter. What all this adds up to is be aware of people's moods today. There's a lot of high power, but people may be a little oversensitive. You've got to listen to your inner voice, trust that, and keep talking for success. You may find today that with that Sun square Mars, people are a little oversensitive. And you might feel like with that Cancer moon, people are a little moody. Don't let that stop you. Just keep conversation going. You're going to be able to open up doors of communication and have success, With that moon trine Neptune, that's listen to that inner voice. Trust your inner wisdom, okay? Mercury conjunct Jupiter means it's a good time to have business discussions, work on money matters, okay? Now, going into Tuesday, the 27th, our moon is moving over, well, it's actually still in the sign of Cancer, We've got our Sun conjunct Mercury, our Sun square Mars, our Sun conjunct Jupiter. See, Sun conjunct Mercury, Sun square Mars, Sun conjunct Jupiter, Mercury conjunct Jupiter. What this is probably the best day of the week. Tuesday is our high power day. This is where you want to focus on communications, breakthrough. For those of you who are in business, this is a great time to work a deal. Going into Wednesday, the 28th, we're carrying that same energy, except our moon is moving over to Leo. All the other transits are the same, but we now are adding firepower. So what you start on Tuesday, what you're feeling, you'll continue into Wednesday and have a little more kick to it. So Tuesday and Wednesday, that's really our high power business days. For those of you looking for jobs, a great day for interviews, Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Great time to close business deals. Okay, now going into Thursday, we've got 11, that's the 29th of November. Our moon is in Leo. As I said, it moved in on Wednesday to Leo. We're still in Leo's firepower. That's high energy. Got our sun still square Mars. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We got our moon trine Uranus and Venus in opposition to Uranus. This is the day where, you know what, people are going to be a little different. It's going to be challenging. You may want to kind of just stay silent. People may be over dramatic. That moon trine Uranus means people bring out their crazy energy, okay? Venus in opposition to Uranus means that people's moods may be radically shifting. It's one of these days, kind of retreat, stay in the background, don't get into the fray. Thursday is your day to be silent and practice meditation. It really is. Now, going into Friday the 30th, we've got our moon moving over into Virgo. And let me tell you, I think that's the saving grace of the day, because Virgo energy is earth energy. That's going to ground the zaniness of this day down. And I got to tell you, I haven't seen a day in probably quite a long time that have this many strange and challenging aspects. Friday is probably going to be the hardest day of the week. If you say, well, what day should I avoid doing anything serious? I'd say it's going to be Friday the 30th. Let me tell you why, what we got going on. Our sun is square the moon. That's already making challenging aspects, because our inner world and outer world will be in conflict. Our sun is square Mars. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Challenging. Moon is in opposition to Mars. All this Martian energy is bringing up a lot of firepower, a lot of anxiety, a lot of aggression, okay? Venus is in opposition to Uranus that day. Mars is square Jupiter, and Mars is conjunct Neptune. Mars conjunct Neptune is actually one of our positive aspects. That means that you have a lot of power for inner wisdom, but the challenge is that to communicate and get people on the same page, to really work together, not a really good day for teamwork. Definitely worth a try, but don't expect a lot of success. As I said, Moon in Virgo is probably the only thing that's going to save that day from all-out chaos, okay? So Friday, we want to watch. Could be, without trying to scare you, could be a day of upheavals in the world. When I see this type of alignment, it can kind of mean a world event could happen that could be shocking or disturbing. Again, Moon in Virgo will keep us all grounded. We're going to get through Friday, okay? Say a lot of prayers, have a lot of faith, and, don't get caught up in the drama, okay? Luckily, once we go into Saturday, things are a little more stable this week because our moon is still in Virgo. Our sun is still square Mars, however, that's challenging. Our sun is still square Neptune, but we've got our moon trine Pluto. This means that, you're going to have trouble getting people to understand your point of view. This is the challenge of that day. However, our moon trine Pluto really means focus on the long-term goals. You may find in business meetings that people are not necessarily agreeing in the moment. So skip over some of the momentary blocks and try to focus on what the ultimate goal is for both of you, and you'll find that you have a much, much better situation. Okay, now going into Sunday, we've got our moon moving over to Libra. That's that air energy. That's going to open up communications where we've had blocks. We've got our sun square Mars, our sun conjunct Jupiter, and our sun square Neptune. This is actually a day of power. It's actually a success day. Even though we have a few challenging aspects with that sun square Mars and our sun square Neptune, what it means is focus on the here and now, focus on the material world. Don't get too esoteric. Be very matter of fact, and you'll have good rapport with people, okay? Be sensitive to people's emotions, but definitely keep talking, because that Libra moon opens up discussions, okay? So there are our transits for this week. That's kind of a little psychic snapshot, a little overview. Now, we're going to jump in here and look at all 12 zodiac signs. I know that a lot of you say, Psychic Bob, am I going to get something for this video? Yes, everybody watching will get a horoscope. As I said, we cover the major transits. That's all kind of the major activity in the stars above us now. Now we're going to get specific to your journey. So you're going to say, well, Psychic Bob, I don't know what zodiac sign I am. Well, you are, I'm going to give the birth date range for each sign after the sign. And when you hear that, that's your birthday, okay? Now, I know, because no matter how many times I said, I get it every week. People say, Psychic Bob, the other astrologer said that I'm a Pisces, because my birthday is March 21st, and I'm a Pisces. But according to your astrology, I'm an Aries. What am I? Well, you're a cusp. That means you were born right on the time when the sun was moving between both signs. Don't let that stress you out. That just means you get 2 horoscopes. So listen to both of the signs that you fall under, and you'll see which one more applies to you. So remember this, being a cusp baby does not have to be a stressor. Being a cusp means you get double the information of most people, okay? So just keep that in mind. Well, let's start around our big zodiac wheel here. Now, we're going to start here with Aries. Aries is March 21st through April 19th. You know, Aries, this is a week where, even though there are challenges this week, you are in the power seat. You are in the driver's seat. And what you want to focus on right now is really keeping discussions going. You're going to find in work that you are kind of the master negotiator. People are looking for you to kind of give the answer, steer the focus, and do that. Make sure to keep talking, keep negotiating. You're going to find in relationships, same energy. People are looking for you to kind of set the lead the way. Very much a leadership week for yours. Don't be afraid of that. Step into your leadership role and you will shine. Also highlighted for Aries this week are issues connected to property investments. So if you've been wanting to buy some land, buy a house, you should look into that, okay? Your key word this week, Aries, is negotiate. You got the power. All right, our next sign on our wheel is Taurus, and that's April 20th through May 20th. You know, Taurus, this week, you know, you are like Aries, you're natural leaders, but this week you're going to have to kind of bite your tongue and stay a little quiet because you're going to find that people are not hearing you. They'll all be running around screaming and acting crazy, but you've got to set the power by practicing silence. So if you stay silent and you stay in your position and center of power, then you win, and people finally come around and listen to you. You're going to find this is true in business as well as in relationships. Don't try to justify anything. Don't try to take sides. Stay neutral, stay out of it, and watch what happens. In the end, everybody say, that Taurus person's so wise, so helpful, so good. You haven't really done anything, but it's your power. Knowing where your power is and knowing the timing is what brings success there. Okay. Also highlighted for Tauruses this week are issues connected to shopping, particularly jewelry shopping. So if you've been wanting to purchase, you know, a special ring or a pendant or some little jewel, you know, it's a good time to do that. Indulge yourself a little bit and indulge others. Buy them some jewelry too. Psychic Bob loves jewelry. You can buy Psychic Bob jewelry. Your key word this week, Taurus, is patience. Just have patience. You're going to get through. Okay. Our next sign on the wheel is Gemini, and that's May 21st to June 20th. Oh, Geminis, I'm telling you, you are the master psychics of the zodiac this week. Geminis really feel the energy that's moving. You've got your finger on the pulse of timing. Trust it. Trust it in business and in relationships, because what you're going to see, Gemini, is that this week, your sense of timing and when to say the right word at the right time is what turns success for you. All right, so don't be afraid to speak that word, but listen to the timing and trust your inner voice on that, because that's going to really help you. You've got a great balance between water and air energy this week, which is really giving you that extra psychic kick that a lot of us wish we had this week. So definitely use it, take it, and run with it. Also highlighted for Geminis this week are issues connected to occult studies, particularly it would be emphasized more like astrology studies. So if you've been wanting to explore those mystical stars, go ahead and jump into some astrology books and classes. Your key word this week, Gemini, is psychic. You the psychic. All right. Our next sign is Cancer, June 21st through July 22nd. Cancers, I'm telling you, this week you are the masters of money and not only money, but the masters of success. Cancers, you have the ability to make a lot of money, to win friends, and influence people. This is a great week for Cancers, especially those of you who run your own business. If you're a Cancer in your business for yourself, this is a high power week. A lot of business opportunities, run for it. If you're a Cancer and you're looking for a job, this is a great week to walk into the new dream job of your life. So don't feel like you're at the end of the rope. This is the week of turning that energy, particularly in the finances, and there's a lot of money to be made. Not only money, but wealth in the sense of joy and satisfaction. Now, in the area of relationships, same thing. You are just winning. You're going to find that where you've had blocks in communication with people, that's going to open them. There's a big exchange of heart energy, a lot of love. Isn't that how people do the heart? Heart. Okay, there. So that's your energy. You got heart energy. You got prosperity for love and money and success. Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to the performing arts. So you might want to take in a concert, or maybe even join a local theater group. Do something with performing arts. Your key word this week, Cancer, is prosperity. Ooh, you got the money. I'm going to hang out with the Cancers this week and get rich. All right, our next sign on the wheel is Leo, and that's July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, this week, usually you are the leaders of the zodiac. And I always say, let the Leos run things. They know what they're doing. This week, Leo, you're probably going to want to step out of that leadership role, be a little more reserved. Now, it doesn't mean give up your power. It means step back and observe what's going on, because you're going to start to see patterns emerge, particularly in the work, that will give you the key to the next few months, like the next 3 months, how things are going to go. If you're looking to do a job change or a promotion or even get a job, this is a great week to really sit back and study the job, study the companies you're interested in. A lot of energy for that. In the area of relationships, I have to tell you, Leo, may also be a little bit of challenge this week, because normally Leos are on top of it. They are the master romanticists of the zodiac. This week you might feel a little off your game. Don't worry, Leo, you haven't lost your game. It's just time for you just to slow down and just step back. If you're in a relationship, don't get worried. This is not the end of it. It's just a sign that things may be a little quiet. Just let it be. Be all about yourself and focus on your inner work that you got to do. The outer world will come back to you next week, okay? Also highlighted for Leos this week are issues connected to computers or computer upgrades. So some technology you want to focus on. You might want to get a new computer or upgrade your computer, get a new webcam, all that. Focus on that this week. Your key word this week, Leo, is retreat. Just retreat from the crowds for just a little while. Okay. Our next sign on the wheel is Virgo, and that's August 23rd through September 22nd. Virgos, you share a similar energy this week with the Leos, in that you cannot get into the fray of things. Stay out of it, stay back, don't get involved. Now, that doesn't mean don't show up for work, but I would say if you're a Virgo and you have some leave time that you got to use before the end of the year, I'd really think about taking at least a little bit of it this week, because it's going to be a week where you're going to find that people are not too connected. It may be challenging for you to connect with them. Don't let that stress you out. The secret is to stay silent and like the Leos, just retreat a little bit, okay? That's how you're going to get through. In the area of personal relationships, though, you do have a little more power this week. In that area, you will find that your social skills and your rapport with those outside of work really are much enhanced. So it's a good time for romance, a good time to cultivate new friendships. So be open to that. Also highlighted for Virgos this week, issues connected to fashion and style. So get your groove on, go to Neiman Marcus and get some new clothes and style it out. Your keyword this week, Virgo, is observe. Just stay and watch, observe. All right. Our next sign on the wheel is Libra, and that's September 23rd to October 22nd. Libras, this week for you is kind of a lighthearted week. Even though there's a lot of zaniness and craziness, this week for you is actually one where you feel like in tune with your inner self. You feel in tune with others. This will be a great week for work. There's a lot of money coming here for Libras. Libras will find that in the job area, there's a lot of opportunity for promotion, for increase in finances. And don't be surprised, Libra, if you get offered your dream job. For those of you Libras who own a business, really great week to really go out and make some sales and rack in the cash. You're going to find that people just want to deal with you, so you're going to have a lot of success there. In the area of personal relationships, a lot of love and light around Libras. People are going to be drawn to you, and you're going to have an easy time socially. So enjoy that moment of success. Enjoy being adored by people, and enjoy prosperity. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to development of new friendships. So you're going to draw some new people into your life. Be open to that and have fun. Your keyword this week, Libra, is joy. All right, our next sign is Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. You know, Scorpios, you got the power this week. You're a little bit like the Geminis. You got that psychic thing going on here, and you're just tuned in, and you know where to go, what to say, and what to do. This is the week when Scorpios want to focus on putting forth their ideas, being present, and really just going with the flow. It's not that you have to work harder, Scorpio. You simply have to be present this week. So make sure to be present in important meetings, particularly at work. Make sure to be present for those who want to speak with you, because the door of opportunity awaits for you. You're going to find that if you're working on like closing a business deal, the people are just waiting for your terms. Think about what you want, be direct with it, you'll get it, okay? In the area of personal relationships, same energy. You are just in tune. You're just in tune. Enjoy it. It's not often it happens with a lot of people, but you've got it this week, and you'll have easy time in romance, friendship, business dealings. Good week for Scorpios. Also highlighted for Scorpios this week are issues connected to exercise regimens or routines. So if you've been wanting to kind of get out and start a daily exercise program, be open to that. That's going to be available to you. Now, of course, work with your doctor, but definitely you want to focus on that. All right, there you go. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is win. Just win. You're going to win. All right, our next sign, Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, this is a week where you're going to be feeling very introspective. This is a good time to kind of revisit the past, revisit what has worked in your life and what hasn't worked, particularly in the work area, Sagittarius. You want to be thinking about, excuse me, hold on a second, guys, I'll lose my voice. You want to be thinking about, Sagittarius, how to maneuver forward, but take the lessons of the past with you. And as you do that, you're going to find that you make the path straight, not only for yourself, but for others. In the area of personal relationships, Sagittarius, this week is also a week where you may have a little challenge connecting with others. You may feel a little isolated. Don't let that be a negative place. Let that isolation be a time to do your inner work, your meditation, and prepare your goals for the new year. Sometimes we need that downtime, that alone time. And you know, Sagittarius, it's been a pretty intense few weeks for you. You've had a lot of social activity and a lot of people around. This is your quiet time. Indulge yourself in thinking about where you want to go and make your goals for the new year. Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to cooking. So you might want to tune in on Rachel Ray. I'm not being endorsed by her. Or you might want to, take a cooking class or dig out those old cookbooks and explore the culinary arts. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is reflect. Inner reflection is the key for you. Reflect. All right, our next sign, Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. You know, Capricorns, you have a lot of power this week. While people around you may be a little unfocused, you're seeing things very clearly. You can trust your vision. You can trust your sense of timing. There's a lot of success here for Capricorns, particularly in the business area. So you want to be all about the money this week, Capricorn, because you're definitely in a place where you're building prosperity, building wealth. This energy, interestingly, will extend to your personal life as well. But it's not more about the money in the personal life. It's more about the wealth of the communication, the wealth of the connection. So be open to greater connection with those you love. If you're single looking for a relationship, this is a very good week to make that special connection. And if you're in a relationship, you're going to find that you and your partner have common goals. Focus on relationship goals and you'll succeed. Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are issues connected to automobiles So if you want to purchase a new car, new truck, a new boat, be open to that. Something with, automotive, engine, cars, motorcycle, all of that. Your keyword this week, Capricorn, is focus. Focus on those goals, material and relationship. You're going to rock it. Our next sign is Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. Aquarius, you kind of got your lucky mojo going this week. Aquarians are going to find that it's very easy to complete business deals. It's very easy to get what you want. This is a great time for Aquarius, which is an air sign, to use their gifts of communication. Say what you want, express it, be present to listen. But remember, Aquarius, as you communicate, you influence a larger group of people. So think in terms of the larger group and how you can expand your own success and bring others along with you. Aquarians love to share the wealth, and this week you'll build the wealth and be able to share it, so go with that. This also is going to happen in the area of relationships. You're going to have a rapport with a lot of people, and it'll be easy just to be social, a lot of social energy for Aquarius. Go out, have fun, see and be seen. Also highlighted for Aquarius this week are issues connected to mass communications. So if you're an Aquarius, you've been wanting to start a radio show, a YouTube channel, TV show, focus on that. You're going to be seen and heard by the masses, mass communication. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is acquire. Acquire what you need through your negotiations. All right, our next side of the wheel is Pisces, our swimming fish. I love to do that. All right. Pisces, this week you're going to feel very inspired. You're going to feel very uplifted, and nothing will feel impossible to you. And actually, Pisces, the truth is that nothing is impossible. And by the way, did I say Pisces, February 19th through March 20th? I don't remember if I said that. But anyways, nothing will feel impossible to you this week. And I really want to encourage Pisces, be goal-oriented, be goal-focused in work and in relationships. Similar to the Aquarians and to the Capricorns, you're going to be able to attain your goals this week. This is a goal-focused week for Pisces, so focus on what you want. You're also going to find that this week there's a lot of energy to revisit past issues that are unresolved. So if you have a friendship that you had a falling out, a lot of energy to go back and patch it up. A lot of energy right now to just bring wholeness and balance to your lives. Also highlighted for Pisces this week are issues connected to spiritual channeling. So be open to the mystic forces of the spirit channeling through you and opening your mind to higher communications. Your key word this week, Pisces, is reach. Reach for those goals. Reach for the stars. And remember that Zodiac wheel spinning, so reach for it. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe that? We got through all 12 Zodiac signs. Well, I tell you, I have so enjoyed being here. Listen, I say it all the time, but it's really true. If you are at a place of despair in your life, do not be afraid. Look to the stars, for above us, the Zodiac wheel is always spinning. And what that means is that each day brings new blessings, new opportunities of power to move forward. The stars do not control us nor dominate us, but they are allies. They are power friends, sources of energy on the journey to move forward. So keep faith, keep hope, keep love in your heart, and let the stars guide you, and you are sure to have success. Well, guys, listen, thank you for being with me today. I love you guys. I had such a good time with you the last few days, and I really appreciate you being open to our different videos we've been doing. By the way, last night, if you're saying, well, where's last night's show? I ended up taking the night off, if you didn't know about that, but I announced it on Saturday. I just had some downtime. Psychic Bob needed some downtime, went to dinner with my family, had a great time. I'm down here visiting Mom, so I had to, have a little downtime. But I appreciate you guys letting me have a night off. But you know what? Here it is Monday, and Psychic Bob is back with you. And you know I never forget you. Make sure to be here tomorrow on Tuesday, because you know what tomorrow's? Messages from the spirit world. That's right. We're going to answer your psychic questions. If you have a psychic question you want Psychic Bob to answer, put it in the box below, And, you can ask me that. If you don't want to put it there, you can also write to me at my or at my email, which is, that link will be below, readings@robert-hickman.com. That's in the box below. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call, 703-825-3929. We'll get you on the schedule for a private session. That's right, I am a full-time professional psychic medium, for those of you who don't know. And I do private readings as my full-time business. Now, I do charge for private readings, but I won't charge for tomorrow's video for messages. But if you have something that's a little more in-depth and a little more urgent, you might want to think about investing in a private reading. Private reading means it's you and me one-on-one for a full hour, and we can do that by telephone or by Skype, and I answer all of your questions. We cover past, present, future, identify your spirit guides. We talk about your life mission. I bring over messages from deceased loved ones. All of that, and I answer all your questions and more. So if you want to get on my schedule, I still have a few openings for this week. Give me a call, 703-825-3929. We'll get you on the schedule. You guys are the best. I love you. You guys rock. And listen, reach out to me. Let's connect. And tell me in the box below, what is your zodiac sign? I want to hear it. And if you have a question for tomorrow's show, you can put it in the info box below, in the comments section box below. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. And until then, may you always blessed be.